You're not getting rich with dropshipping in 2025. To be exact, if you're still doing dropshipping in this day and age, then you don't even realize you're stuck in a cycle that keeps you broke. Look, I make thousands of dollars every day online. I've tested a lot of business models. I've done the whole dropshipping thing. I've run ads, built stores, dealt with suppliers, and tried to automate everything. And I did it back when it wasn't saturated. And yeah, I made some money with it, but honestly, no profit. And I also learned the hard way that just because something brings in money doesn't mean it's smart or profitable or sustainable. Dropshipping is no longer smart in 2025. It's not built for real success anymore. It worked in 2012 and 2015, back when barely anyone was doing it. But if your goal is to actually be free, to make real money, and to have a peaceful life, then dropshipping is one of the worst possible ways to get there. Let's start with why people even choose to do dropshipping in the first place. It feels easy. That's the biggest reason. You don't need to buy products up front. You don't need to have a warehouse. You don't need to hire employees. You just pick some random product online, build a little website, run an ad, and wait for people to buy. That is what makes it so tempting. You think, wow, I can make money from my laptop without ever touching the product? But here's the truth. That ease is also the trap. Just because something is easy to start doesn't mean it's worth doing. Because once the sales start coming in, if they ever do by the way, because most people never even make $10 with dropshipping, then that's where the problems start stacking up. Let's say you sell a gadget for $50. After paying for ads, the cost of the product, shipping fees, and all the little things that take bites out of your profit, you're left with $5. That's right. So you made $50 on paper, but you only got to keep $5 in your pocket. And that's if everything goes perfectly, but it rarely does. And that's before taxes, by the way. So a customer might email you asking you where their package is. So you reach out to the supplier. And then the supplier doesn't respond for 2 days. The customer gets angry. So then you offer them a refund to keep them happy. And now you lost money and your time and the product. That is dropshipping. You're not making money in your sleep. You're literally dealing with problems all the time. Now, unfortunately, we're not allowed to share everything on YouTube, which is why I've recorded a free video to show you how I made over $1,000 a day in profit from my laptop. And right now, we're also offering a few free consultation calls with me or my team to help you come up with a game plan to reach financial freedom in 90 days or less using the PTP method. Now, I highly suggest you click the link in the description below when you're done watching this video. But be quick, because spots fill up extremely fast and soon we'll be forced to take the video down. Now, here is something even worse that nobody talks about, I swear. When you're dropshipping, you don't actually own anything. You don't own the product because someone else made it. You don't own the platform because Facebook or TikTok or Shopify could shut you down at any moment. And you don't even own the customers because the traffic that brings them to you is controlled by algorithms. Just think about it. If Facebook decides your ad breaks a rule, your account can get banned instantly. If TikTok changes the algorithm, your video views can drop from 100,000 to 200 overnight. One tiny change and your entire business disappears, just like that. It's like building your dream house on quicksand. One little shake and it all falls apart. Dropshipping is not a real business. It's a fragile model with way too many things that can break. You're essentially walking on tightrope with no safety nets. And the scariest part is, most people don't even see it. They just keep running ads and praying it keeps working, even though they don't have a proper budget. I'm telling you, if you have less than $3,000, don't even think about going to ads. It's a waste of your time. But the truth is, the math is already against you. Let's say you want to make $10,000 per month. That's not a crazy goal. That's just a comfortable living for most people. But if you're only making $5 profit per sale, that means you need to make 2,000 sales every month. That's about 70 sales every single day. That also means 70 customers, 70 chances for something to go wrong, 70 orders to track, and 70 problems to solve every single day. Now, I don't know what you think, but to me, this isn't freedom. That's a whole bunch of stress. And what happens when another store copies your product and sells it for cheaper? What happens when your ad starts to lose clicks? Because people are tired of seeing the same thing everywhere. You can't raise the price because then people won't buy. You don't have an original product. You can't cut your ad budget because then nobody sees your stuff in the first place. So you get stuck in a race to the bottom where everyone's profits shrink and no one wins. What's crazy is you think you're building income, but really you're just dealing with chaos. I remember the moment I realized this. I was just sitting at my desk trying to answer more customer emails at like midnight. My brain felt fried. My eyes were burning. And then it hit me. I wasn't building anything. I wasn't building a brand. I wasn't building a skill. I wasn't even building something I could sell later. I was just flipping cheap products and hoping nothing went wrong. Every day felt like a survival. And that's when I knew I had to stop. So I made a shift. I stopped thinking like a product seller and I started thinking like a problem solver. That's when I created what I now call the PTP method. It stands for passion to profit and it's very simple. You take something you've already done in your life, something real, and you turn it into a way to help other people. You don't need to be a guru. You just need to be a little bit ahead of the people you're helping. Let me give you an example. If you lost 20 pounds, there are people out there who are still struggling to lose their first 5. You can help them. If you used to stay up all night and fix your sleep, there are so many people all over the world who still don't know how to fall asleep without tossing and turning. You can help them. If you used to be shy and now you feel confident talking to people, there are people who still feel scared just walking into a room. You can help them. That's the power of the PTP method. You don't sell some random junk that anybody can copy and sell for a cheaper price. You sell a profound transformation. You guide people from where they are now to where they want to be. And here's where it gets exciting. You don't need 2,000 customers. You don't need to make 70 sales per day. You just need 2 to 10 clients per month. Because instead of charging $50 for a cheap gadget, you charge $1,000 to $5,000 for real help that creates real results. These are high-ticket offers. And they actually make your life way easier. Because when someone pays you $1,000, they're more serious, they listen, they show up, they take action. And that means better results, better relationships, and way less drama. Plus, your profit margins are insane. You're not buying products. You're not shipping anything. You're not chasing suppliers. You're just sharing your knowledge and helping people to solve their problems. That means you get to keep 90 to 95% of what you earn. And the best part about it is that you become the asset, not a store, not a product. You, your skills, your story, your impact. That is what people are buying, and that's what grows in value over time. Let me ask you something. Would you rather deal with 2,000 random buyers every month, most of whom never speak to you again, and many of whom complain about shipping? Or would you rather work with 10 amazing clients, build real relationships, and get paid 10 times more for making a real difference? With the PTP method, your clients remember you. They tell their friends about you. They thank you. They come back for more help. Your business grows naturally, not because you're running ads every day, but because you're changing lives. And if you help people win, you win too. That's real business. That's real success. Now, unfortunately, we're not allowed to share everything on YouTube, which is why I've recorded a free video to show you how I made over $1,000 a day in profit from my laptop. And right now, we're also offering a few free consultation calls with me or my team to help you come up with a game plan to reach financial freedom in 90 days or less using the PTP method. Now, I highly suggest you click the link in the description below when you're done watching this video. But be quick, because spots fill up extremely fast and soon we'll be forced to take the video down. So if you're still clinging to the dream of dropshipping, I get it. It sounds cool. It looks flashy on YouTube. But deep down, you know it's not working. You know it's unstable. You know it's burning you out. So it's time to wake up. It's time to stop chasing fake wins and start building something that actually matters. Dropshipping is dead in 2025, unless your goal is to stay broke, of course. But if you want real income, real freedom, and real purpose, then start helping people to solve painful problems. Build a real brand. That's how you get rich in 2025, selling high-ticket offers to solve painful problems. Now, I know that a minority of people are serious about becoming financially free in 2025. If that's you, click on the link in the description below, because I've made a video where I'm explaining how I've made thousands of dollars per day in profit in detail. And right now, we're also offering a few free strategy calls with me or a member of my team to help you come up with a custom game plan to reach financial freedom in 90 days or less. But be quick, because we have very limited spots and they fill up very fast. And soon, we'll take that video down. So click on the link in the description below. And with that said, I'll see you on the other side.